So apparently Glenn Youngkin here in Virginia has been busy vetoing bills again this past week, and he vetoed this one just a couple days ago. House Bill 1601, Data Centers, Site Assessment for High Energy Use Facility. And basically this bipartisan piece of legislation required data center applicants and energy utilities to disclose information to local governments on noise and environmental impacts of the project. Specifically, requiring them to perform and submit site assessments to examine the noise impact on residents and schools located within 500 feet of the data center property, as well as allowing local governments to require site assessments from applicants to examine the effect of the data center on water and agricultural resources, parks, historic sites, and forest land. Silly me, I assumed that this was a common sense bill to sign into law, especially with all of the negative impacts around data centers. Like, for example, they're a massive drain on energy, and Dominion Energy is proving that point by getting ready to spike our price point by 15% on us consumers, or the fact that they have water runoff that is known to pollute the communities they exist in, and the fact that they don't create a lot of long-lasting jobs. Roughly 30 to 50 permanent jobs are created from these large data centers. So I would think that a simple ask of having some assessments being done to make sure it's not going to negatively harm the community they live in, I don't know, they're getting tax subsidies. It doesn't seem like a big ask. However, I saw this today. Republican supervisor of Prince William County, Yesla Vega, just received $100,000, 100, to her PAC from a data center developer. That seems like a conflict of interest. Now, Vega said the purpose of her PAC is to funnel said money into Republican statewide elections. For example, people like my opponent, who is running in a highly competitive seat here in the 71st. It's also worth noting that my opponent, Delegate Batten, did vote against this bill that Youngkin just vetoed. Meanwhile, candidates like myself who refuse to take utility money from the likes of Dominion Energy or refuse to take corporate money from the likes of data center developers, I am dependent on you, on small dollar donors. This is where you have the opportunity to make a difference, because we should not live in a world or a state where a single person who has a vested interest in a supervisor giving them access to data centers in their county can fund entire campaigns. Be the difference. Be the difference. Thanks.